Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming and welcome back to Transport Fever, American Campaign Mission number 4. We are here, of course, in the Midwest, and I spent a little bit of time off screen just tweaking some things, and we have over here quite a lot of construction materials that are being stored up here, waiting to go into Indianapolis. So what I did was, of course, I built a bunch of trucks, and they're going off. I think I added a few more to somewhere and somewhere. So once that gets taken care of, that'll be taken care of. Now I would like to get a construction materials truck, or rather train. Yeah, delivering construction materials, just so that we have more demand. But right now, we are going to deal with this. We have to raise capital, $10 million. We could avoid this if we wanted to, but we need to actually do this mission. We need to go through the 3 checkpoints in order to be able to get furtive. See to it that you do not get caught by the police. You can't get this medal, as far as I know, without actually doing this, so we are going to do it. So I have a couple trucks bought, and they're going to come here. They are currently set as weight until full, and as soon as the place what's going on here? Line usage no. It should say line usage yes. There we go. And yeah, it's going to just ramp up the production. So we're going to throw down a couple more steam lorries and RF Moonshine. And so at any time we will get alerted. What is its production? Its production is 124. Potential of 851. Nice. We're going to buy some road vehicles. We're going to throw them on RF Moonshine. I just want to make sure. RF Moonshine, I still have full load.
A reliable source has told us that the police has gotten wind of the moonshine business and is going to conduct targeted checks. Luckily, our source can tell us exactly when and where these checks will take place, so we can make sure that they don't catch us.
Alright, make sure that no cargo vehicles loaded with, quote, goods remain in the highlighted area when it turns red. You can stop vehicles, turn them around, or assign them to another line to escape the checks. You can also send it back to depot to dump the load. And the first area is going to be right here. So we want to make sure that, yeah, no trucks are within that area, which means I'm going to hold off stopping the vehicle. We're going to also put this vehicle on the road. And now, this one here. Am I going to need to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop that vehicle there, and the other vehicle should wait. That one's out of the zone. Perfect. And now it's just a matter of waiting.
Damn! One of our transporters was caught by the police. The load has been confiscated, and we've been slapped with a hefty fine.
What? Oh, seriously. Did this one teleport over? Alright, be back in just a moment. Alright, so I reverted back to the previous autosave, and this is just before the police checked off, and I don't know what happened. We had one of our vehicles was stopped. The other couple of vehicles were behind them. waiting, and then one of the vehicles just teleported over. And that one got caught. So, yeah, I bet that. That is not what I wanted to happen.
A reliable source has told us that the police has gotten wind of the Moonshine business and is going to conduct targeted checks. Luckily, our source can tell us exactly when and where these checks will take place, so we can make sure that they don't catch us.
Alright, I bet that. Well, we are going to hit the stop button on you. We're going to hit the stop button on you. And we are going to hit the stop button on you. And we are just going to see what happens with these. They get out of the area. Nice. Now, you guys better not... Okay, we're good. That is annoying.
Lucky escape. The police didn't discover any of our vehicles.
Alright, we are going to start you. We're going to start you and start you. Lucky escape. Now, what can happen? I hope that it's been fixed, but you'll have two of these that will overlap one another. And so what will end up, of course, happening is you won't actually see where one of the police checks is supposed to happen. It'll be invisible, and so you won't be able to plan ahead. Anyway, right now what I'm going to do is save the game. And... alright. Another thing I might want to be concerned about, of course.
A reliable source has told us that the police has gotten wind of the Moonshine business and is going to conduct targeted checks. Luckily, our source can tell us exactly when and where these checks will take place, so we can make sure that they don't catch us.
Alright, so we have the police check zone here. We have no vehicles within range. We could possibly pop out one or two and then get them out before this, but we're just going to leave it. Now, I'm going to hope that we don't have an overlapping one, because that would be annoying. Let's speed things up. No vehicles in the area. We have $4.28 million, so what I would like to do... Oh, you just picked up. What I'm going to do, we want to... Yeah, I'll just build another one. And apparently it's building catenaries because reasons. Oh, is this going to be annoying? Probably. Can I connect that to that? No. And I would like to connect this over to here if possible. And then we are going to connect this like this. And I want to put down another rail depot. No catenaries. And now we are going to buy train. We are going to go with another Atlantic, and we are going to go with state cars. 4. We're going to set this to TF Conmat. So now what should happen, of course, is that our construction materials will see even greater demand. Potential should flip up. This will keep high production to upgrade in 6 months. Oh, interesting. So it looks like they've actually will tell you when it's going to upgrade, or at least when it has a chance to upgrade. we are good.
Lucky escape.
There we
The
go.
Police didn't discover any of our vehicles.
Alright, it looks like if there was...
End of the line. It's no use begging and pleading. Our financiers are refusing to put even one more penny into our project. Damn it.
And apparently we don't have enough money to buy more trucks. And we can't. Let's go RF Moonshine. Three, four. These will just become regular standard goods once this part of the mission is done.
A reliable source has told us that the police has gotten wind of the Moonshine business and is going to conduct targeted checks. Luckily, our source can tell us exactly when and where these checks will take place, so we can make sure that they don't catch us.
Alright, so I'm going to definitely want to pay attention to this. Speed things up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be stopping this probably right about here. And now I'm going to want to watch to see if any of these teleport past.
Lucky escape. The police didn't discover any of our vehicles.
Alright, nice. Police didn't catch any of the vehicles. That's the last patrol, which means that, of course, we can... Oh yeah, indeed. Alright, so we are going to start that guy. And now, you pretty much buy up a whole lot of steam lorries. RF Moonshine. Dig in, boys. Grab yourself a load of stuff. We will make a ton of money from this, 20,000 per unit delivered, which we will use, of course, to finance trains. Lots and lots and lots of trains. As long as we hold off generating this $10 million, we'll still be able to get this bonus payment, which means, of course, dump your money into trains if possible. Indeed. And then you can, of course, sell off your trains or other vehicles that you buy. We're going to buy some more steam lorries. Set this to RF Moonshine. Alright, so what kind of infrastructure am I going to want? It is only December 1915, so we have about, what, 10 years before we have to actually get this mission done? We have 74 units here, so I'm going to buy an Atlantic and as many tank cars as I can buy. We have the Mikado available and a Mac AC. Go. And let's go with one more. There we go. We're going to send this out to TF Fuel. And we have 1.35 million, so what I'm going to do is we are going to get another construction materials train. And unfortunately, yeah, the Mikado has an 80 km/h speed limit, 2.85 million. It has a lot of power and tractive effort relative to the Atlantic. Maybe, well, not really that much more. About 473 more than the Atlantic in power, and the tractive effort, yeah, it's a little bit more than double. But when you consider the cost as well as the running cost, for it to be limited to 80 km/h versus the 100 km/h, This train will make more money than this train if given the proper carriages. So, yeah. Although if you do need the pulling power, definitely want to go with the Mikado. State car. And any time now. There we go. I'll just put 4 on for now. I'm going to need some more money. Come on, anytime now. There we go. And TF Conmat. What I'm going to do, construction materials plant. Yep, we're going to buy some Mac ACs. These are 49.7K. They carry 8 capacity. And we are going to set this to RF Indianapolis. That should take care of that eventually. Now, what I would like to do, I don't know how many of these are ready to upgrade. That's the question. 25% set vehicle, Mac. Yeah, about this. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, so we have all these vehicles ready to upgrade. I don't know how many. And yeah, it's kind of a little bit boring just because reasons. Most of these should probably be ready to upgrade just because even at 25% age, what is the this thing here? 5 years of age. I think they definitely will upgrade. At least most of them will. So I shouldn't necessarily be too worried about that. We have Detroit Oil Refinery. Try to ship more items. Well, we have $5.42 million, so what I could do if I can find stuff on the... We'll just get rid of this. And now... Well, I'm going to buy some more road vehicles. We're going to go with Max. We're going to RF Detroit. That should clean up some of that. Nice. There's goods that are making it over here. Over here, yeah, we're going to definitely want more road vehicles. Mac ACs. And yeah, I'm overdoing it. One problem, of course, that we might have is that we might need... Yep, we're going to definitely buy more road vehicles. And RF Chicago. What we might need are bus lanes. Is how much traffic do we have here? Not too much, although it would be a good idea to have it nonetheless. It is September 1916. What I'd like to do... Apparently these are not old enough to upgrade. 1 year old, yeah. I figured as much. That will cause some issues. But these guys... 2 years old. Yeah. Well, we are going to buy some road vehicles. And we're going to go farm 1. So going in, yep. And I'm not really going to worry about whether it carries livestock or grain. Please go.
Finally! Our sweat and blood and tears have generated the capital we need to invest in the automobile industry. Our friend William Durant is inviting us to be part of his company, General Motors. This is an offer we cannot refuse. Let's invest now.
Alright, well, I was going to actually buy some trains with the money, but we are going to invest the 5 million now.
Our money has been invested. Now we just need to make sure that this investment pays off. That means people actually need to buy General Motors cars. The best advertisement for an automobile manufacturer is the glorious victory of its vehicle in a motor race. We should build a racetrack. Anyone who's ever witnessed such a spectacle will need their own cars.
All right, deliver construction material to the construction site. So, yeah, but this. We're gonna buy some Mac ACs. We're gonna set this to the RF Racetrack Combat. Nope. Come back. Come back. And what are you doing waiting? No. Go that way. Go that way. And go that way. And what are you... Oh, that's right. Racetrack Combat, load if available. Yep, that's fine. And we want this one here. Does that load of... Good. Alright, so what should start happening here is that this place will, of course, start dumping to both lines, I'm hoping. I'm hoping I don't have to shut down my construction materials main line. Yep, there we go. Peter Witt's streetcar. I almost feel like what I should also do, buy road vehicles. We're going to set this to racetrack fuel. I actually just want to get that going. Now, how are we doing for the automatic upgrades? 4 years. 5 years? Some of them should automatically upgrade. Especially this Moonshine line, I think. Actually, probably not. They're all a year or two old. And yeah, nice. 30 something waiting. Same thing here. Detroit fuel. Alright, perfect. So this is actually going to work now. I had some issues with getting it there. At least with the fuel. But I think this will work. Now, how are we doing for passengers? We got 190 there. Yeah, every line of passengers, or I think as well cargo, is 100 units. We can probably do with a few more buses. Let's go with Max, Indianapolis RT1 and RT2. How are we doing over here? We have... Yeah, let's buy a few Max. Bus Detroit and Detroit RT2. Yeah, same thing here. We're going to go with Max, Chicago, and Chicago 2. And now, what I would like to do, we're going to buy a train. We're going to go with the Atlantic and boxcars. Yeah, that's what I should have been buying up. Let my money run up to 10 million. wait for one more. Or maybe not. Let's just send it out. And I'm going to buy some more Mac ACs. Not enough money. That is fine. I'll set this to RF Chicago. We have 18 delivered to the racetrack. Nice. And that has 60 food on it. Nice. RF Chicago. And that was a month end. Alright, so how are we doing here? We got 154 Detroit fuel. Wow. Well, we've yeah, about this. You know what I'd like to do? We are going to upgrade this if I can. Oh, that's the problem. This is going to be removed. Now, there shouldn't be any problem other than the fact that the trucks... Why are they going to the same... There are two platforms here. They should be splitting themselves. I don't want to mess this up. Detroit fuel. Why were you sitting there waiting? Vehicles seem to be phasing in and out of each other. Please tell me you're not... Yes, you are. There we go. I might as well check the other ones, make sure that they're not... Of course they are. RF Indianapolis. And yet there won't be any demand to the racetrack until alright. RF Racetrack fuel and RF Detroit fuel. Detroit refinery. Oh wow. What I might just do then is I don't even have the money to do anything with that. Bother. There we go. Alright. We are going to build ourselves... Oh, seriously. Can I build myself a bridge? Yes, I can for 90K. Come on. There we go. And... like that. Yeah, about that. Well, the trains are queuing in. Although with that said, what I can probably do here is upgrade to 3 tracks. No, I can't. There's a collision on both sides. Alright, yeah, I shouldn't have squeezed those things in. You know what? You are going to, yeah, load if available. You, I'm going to load if available. I don't know if I, yeah, okay, good. Now, where's my state cars? You are going to load if available, yeah, you're fine. $66 of 100 going to the racetrack. We should be good actually. If we check here. Okay, you're fine. We have 8 units. 16 units. So that is 72, 88. You are going to be Indianapolis Conmat, and you are Indianapolis Conmat as well. Alright, so I shouldn't need any more trucks on the racetrack line. Now it's just a matter of finding the trucks that are Indianapolis Conmat. Actually, what I'm going to do to find the ones Racetrack Conmat, we are going to change their color. And so if, yep. Anyway, at this point in time, what I'm going to do is take a break here, and we will continue off with more Transport Fever in the next episode. Things are coming along quite well. We're building the racetrack, then we'll just have to supply it with fuel, and then we'll just have to deliver passengers there, but we are getting ready to get all that done. We have a lot of passengers here, 340. I might want to put another passenger train on, or maybe if I can find it, wherever it is. Where are you right now? You are leaving Detroit. Alright about that. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here, and we will continue off with more Transport Fever American Campaign Mission number 2 in the next episode. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.